but they just don't know. People seen it, but they just don't know. Come on, baby, let the good time roll.
After winning the NLCS in 6 games, beating the Cincinnati Reds 4-2, the Miami Marlins advance to the World Series where the New York Yankees are waiting for them. Let's take a look at their roster. So in the last series, we ended up facing Jorge Soler. This series, we're facing Miguel Sano. So a couple former Marlins really all around through this entire playoffs. And the Yankees also have David Price, although Price has regressed a little bit. It's clear that we traded him at the right time. He was just about to regress as he turned 30. And he's all the way down to an 88 already, which comparatively he was a 95 for us last year, so he's regressed that quickly on that contract. I think we sold high on him and it was a good idea. So we're simming the first few games. As always, we're down 1-2, but we're going to win Game 4, clutch performance there by the team, and then we win Game 5. Matt Moore comes up huge, and we have a chance to win this in 6. We're heading back to Miami with 2 chances to clinch this. All we need is 1 win, and let's see if we can get it done. It's going to be Jacob Turner versus Tyler Anderson in this ball game. Tyler Anderson, a southpaw. He's a creative player, I do believe. But here we go. Let's take a look at the postseason bracket so far. You can see the road to the World Series for us went through the Mets as well as the Cincinnati Reds, and here we are up 3-2 over the Yankees with a chance to clinch it. And let's see if we can get it done in Miami, back home. Huge advantage, obviously. Thank goodness for the NL winning the All-Star game in 2017 and giving us that home field advantage. But you can take a look at the series recap. Now, if you remember, the last series was a very pitching-friendly series, but so far we've had a lot of offense. Winning teams scoring 9 and 8 runs at one point in the last couple games. So, nonetheless, here we go. Take a look at the starting pitching matchup. Jacob Turner and Tyler Anderson, as I mentioned before. 2 pitchers who have pitched okay in the postseason. Not that either of them have been very stellar, but we'll see if one of them can step up today. Take a look at the Yankees lineup from manager Joe Girardi, and it's a bit of a different lineup from the real-life Yankees. You got John Jay and Pedro Alvarez in there, as well as Asdrubal Cabrera and Mark Teixeira. Here we go. Ramon Flores is up to start out this, with 1 out in the top of the first inning. He's going to go down swinging on that breaking ball right there, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Now the next batter is going to end up going down on the curveball, strike 3 swinging. And that is going to make it the third and final out of the inning. So we're going to head to the bottom of the first. And a little bit of a different lineup. We hit Proccia and Avisail Garcia against the lefty. And we're also going to move Proccia up a little bit as we have Lamont Hall in the lineup. But we're going to bump him down to 7th. But Rob Brantley goes down right there. And Tyler Anderson's going to have a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. So here we go. Top second runner on second. Mark Teixeira is going to go down swinging on that 81-mile-an-hour curveball right there. Beautiful pitch from Jacob Turner. And that is going to retire this side. Here we go now. Bottom 2, Giancarlo Stanton up the 1-0 count from Tyler Anderson. And Stanton's going to line the one just past the glove of Mark Teixeira at first. Bobbled by the right fielder, but Stanton will be held to first nonetheless. And it's a leadoff single for Mark Teixeira. Next batter is Avisail Garcia. The 0-2 count. And Garcia's going to take that one to third base. To second for 1. On to first. And it's a 5-4-3 double play. So that is going to be the way that the Yankees will walk around that leadoff single. Now the next batter, Steven Proccia. Proccia is going to line this one into right field, really right center field, and it's actually going to be fielded by Jay at center. He will fire that one in, and it's a 2-out single for our man, Steven Proccia. Now Lamont Hall up next, and Lamont Hall is going to hit this one. Shortstop cannot come up with it. Everyone is going to be safe, and now it's first and second with 2 outs. And we have a chance to possibly drive in a run here. Alberto Montano up the first pitch of the AB. Montano hits it hard into right field. That is going to be hit too hard for the send the runner, so we're going to hold him up at third. And it's a bases loaded opportunity, but that's a tough decision because the next batter is Jacob Turner, the pitcher. So the first pitch of the AB. He's first pitch swinging, lines it to right, and that is tracked down by the right fielder. And that will retire the side. So the pitcher escapes a bases loaded jam. We're going to head to the top of the third right here. The pitch from Turner. Strike 3 looking. The 2-seam was too much for the Yankee batter. And that's another strikeout for the youngster Jacob Turner. He's not that young anymore. Here's Ramon Flores. Once again, the 0-1 count to Flores. He's going to line this one or pop this one to deep left center field. That is back at the track, but Lamont Hall is there. He chases that one down. We got a center fielder playing left field. That's a huge advantage. We can cover tons of range out in the outfield, and Hall is showing it right there. Now here in the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 count to Avisail Garcia. Garcia hits that one back up the middle for a base hit, and we're going to get another leadoff single. So we're going to try and get things going here off of Tyler Anderson. And now here we go later in the inning. The next batter is going to be Steven Proccia. Garcia's getting a big lead. He's going. Proccia takes. Ball high. Throw down. Not in time. Also offline. And it's going to be a stolen base for Avisail Garcia. So we got a runner in scoring position. Proccia is going to ground the one to Teixeira at first. It's going to be caught throw to second in time, and it's a double play. So another double play to escape a jam right there. And Tyler Anderson works out of trouble once again, but here we go, 1-2 count. That is going to be lined into left field for a base hit. Hall over to field it. He's actually going to fire this one all the way into first base, but it will obviously not be in time, and it's a leadoff single, and that one out of the inning as Asdrubal Cabrera. No, it's in the inning, I should say. Fielded by Iglesias at short, but he got caught kind of in a animation there and could not flip it to second in time, so we got runners on first and second. Everyone was safe, and the next batter, 2-1 count. Lined, caught, Procia makes the tag, and that's the third out of the inning. A double play to get out of it, and both teams escaping some jams right here. So bottom 5, Alberto Montano up 1 out in the inning. Montano's going to line this one hard into left, and that one is gone. A solo home run for Alberto Montano on what looked like a line drive shot, but it just carried enough to get over the wall and into the bleachers right there for a solo home run. And the Marlins take a 1-0 lead. Montano has been such a big pickup, traded for in the midseason from the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's just really been all that we could have asked for him, especially hitting out of that 8-hole. Giancarlo standing up now here in the bottom of the 6th. We skip ahead a little bit. He's going to walk on 4 pitches right there. That's going to be a 2-out base runner. Next batter is Avisail Garcia. The pitch to Garcia. He's going to take this one into deep right center field. That one is back, and that is going to get down. It'll one hop up against the wall. Stanton rounding third. He's going to head home and score easily. Garcia is getting into third base. He'll get there sliding, and it's an RBI triple for Avisail Garcia. 2-0 is the ball game right now. Steven Procia up next. Procia is going to hit this one. Hard hit into right. Right fielder going back. He's going to make the catch on the warning track, and that will retire the side. But we get an extra insurance run, and it's 2-0 as we head into the 7th inning. You can take a look at the 6th inning recap as the Marlins are just 9 outs away from their 2nd straight World Series. And you can take a look right there. Turner's been phenomenal so far, throwing a 2-hitter. Now, top 7, 0-2 count. The pitch, that's going to be strike 3. Check swing, called strike anyway. On the circle change, 2 away in the inning now for the New York Yankees. And now the next batter is going to be Asdrubal Cabrera, the 2-1 count to Cabrera. That's going to be hit hard into right center field. This one is going to get down. Garcia's not going to get there. He will field it off the wall, playing on the hop, and will field that into Montano. And that is going to be a 2-out double for Asdrubal Cabrera. The bottom of the lineup coming up. Here's Mark Teixeira, the 0-1 count. And Teixeira is going to hit this one back into center field for a base hit. Garcia is going to come up firing, and that was a poor decision. Actually, we're kind of lucky it got blocked there by Montano, because that might have rolled all the way to the catcher. Teixeira could have taken second, but it's an RBI single, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Now here we go, next batter. First pitch to the AB, line into left, and that is caught by Lamont Hall. If that gets down, that's probably a run, but Hall covering so much ground out there and left gets the job done. And now bottom 7, Alberto Montano up. Anderson still in the hill. Montano takes that one into the right center field gap. His good day continues, as that's going to roll all the way to the wall center fielder over to fielded. John Jay will fire it into the cutoff man, but it's a leadoff double, or a 1-out double, I believe, for Alberto Montano. And once again, Montano making that trade proved to be a phenomenal trade, a phenomenal midseason pickup. But that's going to do it for Tyler Anderson. Girardi will remove him and bring in Stephen Pryor. You take a look. Pryor's been shut down so far this postseason. Christian Yelich is up now. He's going to pinch hit, and that is going to be taken into left field for a base hit. Montano, for some reason, coming around. I don't know what I was thinking. He's going to get caught in a run down here, but he might be able to get home. Doesn't seem like anyone's covering. Well, actually, smart play by Pryor. He gets over to cover, and Montano's gunned out. Yelich does advance up to second base, but now there's 2 away in the inning. The next batter is Jose Iglesias, and Iglesias is going to ground that one to the second baseman, fire onto first base in time, and that's the 3rd and final out. So we squash an opportunity to try and get some insurance. And here we go. We're going to bring in Matt McGill to pitch the 8th inning of the ballgame and try to set up our closer, Luis Gonzalez. 2-1 is the score. So this is a tight situation. Now 2 outs in the inning. The batter is Ramon Flores. Well, this clip got a little bit screwed up, but you're going to see here he ends up popping up to left field. Lamont Hall is there. He will make the catch. I don't know what was wrong with that clip, but that is going to bring us just 3 outs from another World Series title. Luis Gonzalez on to pitch, and here we go. No outs in the 9th inning. The 2-2 count from Gonzalez. That is going to be grounded, and it's going to be actually caught as it was lined to the shortstop. Iglesias 1 away in the inning, and now here we go. Still 1 away. The next batter is going to end up striking out on the changeup, and I'm going to let the game commentators take this one away.
So that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And that ought to crank up the festivities at South Beach, because the Marlins are once again champions of the baseball world.
thing's for sure, this city is going to be rocking tonight. This place is going crazy right now, and for good reason. Their guys are the new champions of the world.
Back-to-back titles. That is right. The Miami Marlins win the 2017 World Series. We win back-to-back titles. And 5 seasons. I think that's going to do it for the Marlins franchise. It was a great run. It was a phenomenal series, and I'm probably going to do some sort of finale on it to kind of give it its formal ending. But what a series it was. What a season this was. Back-to-back with really a completely different roster with guys like Jose Iglesias, and I know we acquired Xander Bogaerts at the end of last year. Obviously, Vinny Machado, Avisail Garcia, Christian Yelich playing kind of full-time, part-time for the first time. Justin Nicolino had a great year. I mean, we had a lot of different guys that we had on the team last year, and I think that this was a very impressive title. I think that was Steven Brochet lifting the thing. I'm not sure if that means he was World Series MVP, but nonetheless, that's going to wrap up the video for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and peace.